We'll talk about the XRP chart. Before we keep rising and cross into the $3 level, which has been a significant obstacle for us, may we see a little correction. After that, we'll dive right into tokenization. Kevin O'Leary will discuss Bitcoin. So without further ado, take a seat back, unwind, and let's get started. Bitcoin is up 3.5% at $96,669 right now. Ethereum is up 4% and is trading at $3,471. XRP is now trading at $2.40, up more than 12%. As we can see, USDC is trading at $1 and USDT is still having trouble, trading at 99 cents. With gains of more than 14%, Cardano is also experiencing a huge surge up and is attempting to retarget its dollar levels. ADA, $6 to $8 this cycle, you know how I feel. There is still a lot of money out there, a lot of sleeping giants, a lot of Bitcoin, and a lot of money to be made because, in my opinion, the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies will reach $7 trillion, which will nearly double our future growth. Bitcoin has been trapped in this range for a while, so now pay attention to it. It will break out before you know it. $125,000 on Bitcoin is on the horizon. It will happen very quickly. I predict that Bitcoin will eventually make a splash by the end of January, which is within the next few weeks. As you are aware, at the end of 2024, I discussed Bitcoin and the actions of market makers who were slowing it down and lowering its price between $90,000 and $100,000. I predicted that Bitcoin would never fall below $90,000. That has endured, and it has held what we have been discussing quite effectively. We've seen Bitcoin drop to about $91,000, then rise again, and we consistently tend to hover between $95,000 and $96,000, which is in the midst of the $90,000 to $100,000 range. Why are they holding Bitcoin down, is a question I hear from many people. Why do they not allow Bitcoin to operate? It's really straightforward to understand and quite basic. They're not prepared. They are aware that it is time to buy when Bitcoin breaks out of the $100,000 mark and begins its parabolic ascent. Since they are still setting themselves up, they are attempting to prolong and postpone this bull run for as long as they can. My best assumption is that they are awaiting unambiguous regulations, which we have just seen in the EU with the MiCA policy. It's live. The United States will also be bringing its crypto regulations to life. Recall that there are two extremely bullish events taking place this month. Trump is taking over as president. He claimed that he is among the biggest Bitcoin holders worldwide, much like the U.S. government, and that Gary Gensler is either being kicked out or I don't see him getting kicked out. He's resigning. He is getting kicked out of the SEC. A crypto czar is filling in for us. It is really optimistic that a large team of individuals will be joining the U.S. to supervise and regulate cryptocurrency. Regulations are necessary. Policy is necessary. We need businesses to return to the United States and cease developing digital ledger and blockchain technologies. The opposite was true with Gensler. He essentially compelled the businesses to abandon the United States. As a result, many exchanges have packed their bags and left the United States. Since they are still learning the ins and outs of the industry, we have witnessed several banks, financial institutions, big boys, and institutional players being extremely quiet about their activities. They are aware of what is happening. Do not misunderstand me. For this reason, they began to delve into and invest in cryptocurrency. You believe that because this is ordinary, daily money, we are sitting at 3.6 trillion, 3.3 trillion. No, the money in the markets is institutional. The institutions govern the cryptocurrency markets. They absolutely do, even though it doesn't seem like it yet. They own this money. They will dominate the Bitcoin market. The new investment vehicle will be this one. They have already discussed investing 3 to 10% in cryptocurrency. This is their way of telling you that they did inform you about cryptocurrency, but you chose not to pay attention. To be clear, The cryptocurrency markets have grown by 1.58 trillion in 2024. Let's make this chart explode. As you can see, Bitcoin is up more than 111%, while Ethereum is having trouble but will eventually break out. XRP had risen more than 242%. I mean, Dogecoin did better than that. The writing on the wall is visible to you. This site is straightforward to read. The cryptocurrency market, which we use taunter and would be ridiculed for doing so, is now poised to become a huge news story. It will be at the forefront of the new financial system trend we are adopting. It is blatantly clear. Many people continue to resist it. Why I'm not one of them is beyond me. I'm accepting it. When I say anything, I mean it. I'm a crypto enthusiast. Since 2017, I have been fully invested in cryptocurrency, and I have always stated that if I were correct about this by 2025, I would have experienced 3 bull runs. And it would be my life hack, assuming I was correct. It would expedite my retirement. And now we are. We are counting down the days until this thing goes completely haywire and these markets explode. What I'm going to do is put the finishing touches on my plan. Hopefully, this weekend, I will assign a low to high-end number based on my assets and where I think they are headed. To know when I will go, I will then begin creating and defining my exit goals and making sure that I take my places and exit when those goals are reached. We now have this. Mr. Shark Tank lad himself, Kevin O'Leary. I'll turn the volume up so you can hear it coming out. He stated that he is extremely long on Bitcoin and that it is the standard financial asset. Pay attention. I will introduce Kevin O'Leary, chairman of O'Leary Ventures. It's always a pleasure to have you on the show, Kevin. I've heard that the first 100,000 is the most difficult. What do you think the future holds for Bitcoin? It's already done that, though. Since Bitcoin is becoming a normal financial instrument that institutions and sovereign wealth funds can purchase, it is clear that regulatory clarity is the main issue here. Due to the several lawsuits Gensler filed with the SEC, there was a great deal of misunderstanding around it, and the United States was not at the forefront of this technology. Trump has therefore placed a little more focus on developing regulations that the public can comprehend, not only for Bitcoin but also for digital payment systems like a USD stablecoin that can be used for international transactions. People now believe that these two ideas have a chance of succeeding because they are making progress in Congress. Therefore, there are a lot of promising opportunities for Bitcoin and digital payment systems under the Trump government. And I believe that's the reason I own Bitcoin. Like many other investors, I think this asset class will develop into a really intriguing area to invest in. Bitcoin is long for O'Leary. These guys will all live a long time. It's already been a while. The thing is this. When they begin discussing it, it indicates that they have already taken their positions. They already have all of the funds they need to invest in the markets, as well as their debts. They are telling you this now because some people are saying, well, Kevin O'Leary is doing it. I'm going to follow suit. He will be looking to get into cryptocurrency after telling you this. It doesn't operate that way. His funds are already in cryptocurrency. He was now unsure of the exact meaning of the message. I'm on board. Proceed. I'll make my money if you can pop my bags. Here, that is what they are doing. 2024's top 10 worst cryptocurrency hacks and attacks. In 2024, more than 2.2 billion were stolen. It increased from 2023's 22%. Notable exchange hacks occurred. The protocols of Werex, BingX, and DeFi were all compromised. Due to possible flaws like stolen private keys, Bitcoin DMM lost more than $300 million. The hackers have been exposed. They are aware of the impending rise in these markets. You've seen it now. You see it for yourself, after all. You receive those phony texts purporting to be from Coinbase. Coinbase sends you emails. They are now attempting to access your social media accounts, including your Twitter accounts. They are attempting to obtain everything they can. They're attempting to connect you to everything. Keep yourself safe. Are you diligent? Let's say Coinbase sends you an email saying, "Hey, your account has been suspended." To make it active again, click this link. Avoid clicking on the link. If you believe it to be a legitimate email, you should visit Coinbase website, go to coinbase.com, and log in to check. If there are no problems with your account, Coinbase will notify you as soon as you log in. Avoid clicking on links. They are coming out in full force, so you need to be extremely safe from now until the end of this year. It appears as though they increased the number of individuals on the teams attempting to gain access to your crypto Telegram. Telegrams are attacked by them. They target Discord. Every single avenue is being attacked. Keep yourself safe. XRP is the cryptocurrency they want. We might have one final opportunity to purchase. This is the chart. Around that 225 level, we might witness another test. Before this thing pushes it over $3, that might be the last retest. I think this device is going to get $3 sooner rather than later. All we have to do is step outside of our comfort zone. This $2 range has been a huge pain in XRP's side, particularly between 230 and 250. Let's surpass 272. Let's break the third rule. We should run to 456. We should raise this to double digits. Instead of waiting till Q3 and Q4, let's do it in Q1 or early Q2 of this year so that everyone may enjoy and have a fantastic 2025.